So I'm hungry and I spent like 20 minutes on DoorDash looking to see what I wanted to eat and nothing was really catching my attention. So I went to the fridge, I opened it a couple times to see if there was anything that I wanted to eat here and there was nothing. So I got so frustrated that I just locked myself in the room and just started making this video. So now I'm hungry and I'm making a video. So yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep Charge Babbage for one more video. So yes, if you want your comment featured in the beginning of my next video, comment down below which servant I should change this to. Yes, this is real life. Katsushiko Hokusai, the greatest waifu of all time objectively, is back. So I can already see 2 new CEs. I want them, but I don't want the game to prioritize those over Hokusai. Anybody else who's on rate up? Oh yeah. Yeah, there's some new characters, but okay, come on, let's be honest. I think you guys would much rather watch me go for Hokusai because, you know. So the goal is to get as many copies as possible, but that basically means I'm gonna get maybe 1 copy. Also, a little disclaimer, the video might be centered around one subject for a while, so I'm sorry about that. I mean, if you just like hearing me out, then yeah, of course, you'll probably like it. So yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and get started. If anybody's rolling for any servants on rate up, I wish you the absolute best of luck. Okay, let's go. So my last 2 videos, I was quite often mentioning the launch of the new Destiny 2 expansion, and I just wanted to show you, I wanted to talk about my experience with the launch because it was probably the worst launch experience I ever experienced. Okay, so also, by the way, I did not notice that 2 weeks went by since my last upload. I'm being completely honest, it's literally just felt like a week. Like, I have no idea what time went. But okay, so let's go into some Angie lore. I've been playing Destiny since I was 12 years old, and I remember when they said that they were gonna do a 10-year journey of the story. Like, my 12-year-old mind was blown. I was only imagining what the game would actually look like in 10 years. And then, of course, the game came out and it was kind of mid, you know. And to be honest, Destiny's always suffered in the game community. It's always kind of seen as a joke. It's only ever really taken seriously by, you know, the content creators and the community itself. I mean, you would hope so, right? Okay, so I'm basically trying to say that I've sat through every Destiny expansion release ever. This has probably gone down as the worst launch, and here's what happened. I took the day off of school, right? Because, I mean, I was not going to miss this 10-year release, right? Of course, I've pretty much been there since the start. I had a feeling the night before. I had a feeling that I might be in the queue for at least an hour, maybe an hour and a half. All right, and keep in mind, before then, the longest I've ever waited in queue for a Destiny DLC launch was maybe 15-20 minutes. So the reason I like highballed it is because this was the conclusion, so I figured there was gonna be a lot of people. So I was a bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit nervous. So like literally an hour before the servers actually launched, I had already just started the game. So, like, when the servers would launch, it would already put me in a queue. Oh, I didn't get anything, god damn it. Wait, how long do I have for these servers? Okay, until the 24th. So, expect a video. I don't know if on each of these servants or on just one, but yeah, just keep a lookout for that. Anyways, on to roll número 3, muchachos y muchachas. A ver qué nos da. So I was sitting there. I had like 6 tabs open of all my favorite streamers, and it was painful. So here's the thing, right? It took me about it was almost 3 hours. It took me not 2.5 hours. It was about 2 hours and 40 minutes to get in the queue, to get in the game, my bad. And it was painful to see one by one every streamer that I had just slowly get in, and then I had to close the tab. So at some point I was just by myself, and even my brother was able to get in before me. So I'm like, dude, what is going on here? And so almost 3 hours later, I got in, and at that point I was already pretty frustrated. Like the hype died down considerably for me, right? Because again, this has never happened to me. So I get in and I'm constantly getting the contacting servers. So I'm just like, the whole time I couldn't even enjoy it because I was scared. Because if you play Destiny, whenever you get the contacting servers thing, it basically means you're kind of screwed. Like, it's almost imminent that you're going to get booted to the title screen. And so I was just praying to God it wouldn't do that. Okay, so I got through about 5 missions. So that was about I would say no, I got through almost 4 missions. I was playing for maybe 4.5 hours, and at the end of the 4th mission, the inevitable happened. I got booted off of the game into the menu screen, and then when I pressed click to enter the game again, I got put in another queue. So I was like, dude, are you kidding me? So I waited like, it was like a 20-minute wait. I got in, but the servers were so messed up that I could not do anything but just sit in orbit. And if you don't know what that means, sitting in orbit is basically just sitting on the menu screen. You can only see your character and your ship and stuff. You can't go anywhere. So I couldn't do anything. And then I checked Twitter because Bungie has like a Destiny help thing. So I checked Twitter, and dude, the ratio of likes to comments was absolutely insane. Basically, Bungie kept saying, oh, there's an issue with the servers. We'll see what we can do about it. We're going to contact you in 2 hours. And they did that 3 times. And each time people were losing their minds, right? And so I was too scared to leave orbit because I didn't want to alt F4 out of the game because I didn't want to get stuck in another queue because I was reading tweets and people were stuck in queues still. Like this is already 8 hours after launch and people were still stuck in queues. And since it was a Tuesday, it was only going to get worse because everybody who didn't take school or work off was going to come back on to play. So it was absolutely a mess. Basically, I couldn't play. Well, no, I did for just a little bit. I was able to launch a mission, so I was able to finish mission 4, right? And so I finished mission 4 and something felt weird. I'm like, okay, I feel like I'm missing something. And then it's brought to my attention that the servers are so bad that it's actually skipping crucial cutscenes. So I missed 2 cutscenes. And it was no wonder the story pacing felt so weird. So I couldn't even watch the cutscenes because the game was so new and nobody had really gone that far recording stuff that nobody had the cutscenes up. So I'm like, I literally cannot play because I don't want to miss any more crucial cutscenes. A caster and a state. Wow. Remember how I really wanted an Anastasia and now here's NP2? Oh my god. That basically means no Hokusai today. Nobody could get on. I couldn't watch any cutscenes because nobody had uploaded them to YouTube. I didn't want to get spoiled, so I couldn't check Twitter or YouTube too much. And like 10 hours after launch, I couldn't play. I just couldn't play. That was basically my whole Tuesday wasted. I had to go to sleep early because I had to go to uni the following morning. And dude, the little bit of time that I got to play, like those 4 or 5 hours that I was able to play and nothing was happening. Like in terms of servers, it was amazing. It was awesome. If you don't like this character, please just uninstall FGO. Last multi of today's video, no Hokusai. And I've been talking way too much because that felt like 2 multis. But I guess it was already 3, so okay, number 4. Let's go ahead and finish this off. Again, I'm so sorry about sticking to one topic, but I hope it's at least entertaining for you. You know, it's just kind of entertaining. I mean, to me, I always find that kind of stuff entertaining. You know, my misery and stuff. So yeah, launch day was an absolute nightmare. I was very frustrated, but at the same time trying to keep my cool because of course with stuff like this there's always going to be people who get frustrated to the point where they're all like, oh, F you Bungie, you know, this game sucks, worst DLC. It's like no, because again, the little bit I was actually able to play on launch was pretty great. And then yeah, after 2 days everything was pretty fine, I think, for the most part for servers. And I was so busy I wasn't able to finish the campaign till the end of the week essentially. Yeah, it was awesome. Was it worth the 10 years? I mean, yeah, I guess. I'm a Destiny fanboy, so I'm gonna say yeah. Okay, let me just stop talking about that and let me talk about something else just for a little bit. Yeah, I'm expecting the Squirtoria banner. Again, I'm kind of nervous on how everything's gonna play out because too many good servants back to back that are going to be lined up, and I just don't want it to hit my wallet too hard, so I'm going to have to make some sacrifices most likely. Initially, I was planning to go extremely crazy on Squirtoria to go MP5, but I'm not a millionaire, so I can't do that. Summary Buki and Proto Merlin. Of course, I want Proto Merlin more, but yeah, Summary Buki, and it was absolutely crazy. Summary Buki's this year, right? I'm not just spewing bullshit. So if anybody wants to leave some comments on who you're going to be rolling for in the future, let me know. And also let me know. Oh, hold up. I know that wasn't a rainbow, but oh my god, okay. This is probably Canis or some shit. Medusa, okay. Great, keep her away from Drake. And yeah, I didn't get anything, but I mean, at least I got the 5-star, so that's pretty cool. Here we are. If I'm gonna make another video on Hokusai, I don't think I'd have time to make another one. It's up until the 17th for sure. I do want to make one on Minamoto. I'll see what I can do here, but yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoy my ramblings, consider hitting the subscribe button. We're almost at 8k. I think we're almost at 8k, but I want to get to 8k subscribers, so if you can do that for me, that would be pretty awesome. And also my 18+ Discord server, my Instagram and my Twitter are in the description below, so give me a follow on those. And if you like what you saw, then here are 2 random videos you can enjoy. And if you enjoyed those, you're basically gonna enjoy everything I put out, so consider hitting the subscribe button. But if you're a Hokusai fan, you have to hit the subscribe button, or else you're not a Hokusai fan. Says the guy who doesn't have a 120 Hokusai. Anyways, whatever. I love you. Peace out. Katsushika Hokusai forever.